technical difficulties this
Yes,
morning.
we're a little bit late.
Just
It's
a
okay.
smidge, I think.
Just a smidge. Live chat.
There we go.
There we go. Hello.
Hello. Oh my God.
Please enjoy us without mics. We think that they are at somebody's house.
Yeah, there was the love note knit along last night. So Emily and Caitlin probably have them.
That
and
makes
we
sense.
didn't realize that we're so professional now. Oh, there's...
Do you need to take that?
No. It's
Okay.
okay. They were late. They can call me back later.
Okay. Cool.
Oh my goodness.
Good morning. How are you?
Good.
I recognized your shirt right away.
Yeah, it's hard to see. This is the Schoolhouse Tunic by So Liberated. Yes.
Love it.
Thank you. I just finished it last night, so I thought, yeah, it's the double gauze we just got in.
Oh.
Yeah.
Nice.
Yeah. So we got.
Yeah, the texture is really.
Yeah.
Great.
So this is the Cloud9 organic double gauze. It's 100% cotton.
Did you pre-wash it?
I pre-washed it because I
So
always pre-wash.
What's special with double gauze?
Yeah. And it doesn't crinkle.
I was gonna say
it doesn't crinkle at all. It
really
came out of the dryer, and I got it out fairly quickly, and it was not wrinkled.
Amazing.
There was no crinkle. I didn't have to iron it.
Amazing.
And it sewed up so nicely.
Yeah, it's like really tight.
It's a really tight
gauze.
double gauze. Yeah. And it frayed a little bit, but not like crazy.
Have you had that pattern for a long time?
No, I actually just bought it.
Oh, really?
Yeah,
Okay.
I've been loving So Liberated's patterns.
Kinda, yeah.
And I just was like, I had seen it a long time ago because it was like one of her first patterns she released.
Yeah.
But
she might have released that back when she was still Montessori something. Montessori hand sew.
Yeah, something like that. Yeah, I remember her Montessori days. Yeah. Yeah, it was probably way back then. Yeah. Like super long ago. But anyways, I just bought it recently and was like, I like that. Let's make it up. So, yeah. So.
Is it still in print?
No, it is not in print. PDF only.
Okay.
Yeah. So her patterns are like half of them are in PDF and print, and half are just PDF. Like it's I don't know.
I'm pretty sure all of her older ones are PDF only.
PDF only, and some of her newer ones are print as well, but not all of them. Yeah, I think she's like launching things as PDF first and then printing them later. Yeah. Which makes sense. Yeah, printing's a big investment. So many companies are doing that now. Friday Pattern Company does that. Yeah. Sew House 7 does that. Yeah. So, totally.
Okay. We have finally a lot of new stuff to talk about.
We got so much stuff this past week, like insane amount.
Yeah. If you've been waiting, come into the store because a lot of this is not. If you've been waiting for new stuff, come into the store because a lot of this is not on the website yet because we have to take photos still. Yeah. What is on the website is this gorgeous yarn.
So soft and squishy.
Oh, soft. And it matches what I'm wearing.
It does. I just grabbed it, not even thinking it would
really well. I love this. This is the Lan Alpaca, and it is a 50% super baby alpaca and 50% merino wool. It is a super bulky with this gorgeous boucle texture, and this would knit up incredibly fast. Although, now that I'm looking at this, I think that this could also be a pretty flexible weight because the super bulky is probably just because it is so fluffy. Yeah, it would fill in stitches a lot. But yeah, this is incredible. Like one skein projects, perfect one skein projects, two skein projects, cowls, hats, mittens. It would be incredibly warm as mittens because alpaca is incredibly warm.
It is really and lightweight, incredibly warm and super lightweight.
Yeah. And with the merino, you're still going to get the memory because alpaca doesn't have memory, so it tends to stretch out a bit. So you always want to stabilize alpaca with something else. In the pattern, in the yarn, in the product description, I linked a cardigan pattern from the Earth Yarns website with this, and I think it takes like 6 or 7 skeins. It is gorgeous. It is sort of like an exposed seam, shawl collar, open front cardigan. Gorgeous.
That sounds right up my alley.
Gorgeous.
I love a good cardigan.
Right?
I said to my husband this morning because I tried this on and I was like, look, I put sleeves on something because I never put sleeves.
Really?
Because usually I'm like, I'm going to throw a cardigan over top of it, and it gets bulky with sleeves.
Yes.
I was like, what?
Yes.
My arms are exposed.
What? You've got the layer underneath.
Yeah,
this time.
yeah. I had to, because otherwise it would just be like, whoa.
Well, this is a pattern back from those days when everybody's wearing camisoles and tank tops.
So I have to say that I definitely grew up in that generation, and I still wear tank tops under my shirts. Did you wear like
2 or 3?
No, I never did that.
Layered different colors?
No, I never did that.
So fashionable.
I didn't do that, but I do feel weird without a tank top.
I have moved on from my always wearing a tank top days, but I remember them fondly.
I mean, I was always warm because.
Yes. I wore them a lot because shirts were too short.
Oh my gosh! Yes,
Everything was too short. And tank tops typically were really long. So
yes, because it was in the day of the super long
tank top.
Because you wore the low-rise jeans, and then you wore your tank top covering your butt.
Like down to where your butt cheek meets your leg. I don't know what that part of the body's called.
What were we doing? I don't know, but it was fun, I guess.
I don't know. Here's some really lovely ribbed jersey. I love the texture of this.
I love the look of a ribbed jersey. Yeah. I think it just adds a little texture to your garment that is quite nice.
And it like prevents it from like clinging to you.
It's super stretchy as well because of the rib.
With like a nice, like not too fluid drape either. So gorgeous.
It'd be fairly stable to sew. Like
And we have 2 colors right now. We do have a third on the way. We're supposed to today.
We'll see
oh my God, the sagas of FedEx.
Yeah,
I can't believe it.
So yesterday we were missing one package from this order, and we were like, oh, it's gonna show up yesterday.
That's what the tracking said.
And then we got a package that looked exactly like it was supposed to be, and then we opened it up and we were like,
this is the missing stuff that
was lost in June.
This was declared lost at the end of July.
And so,
because it shipped in June.
Yeah, and the FedEx guy apparently was like, oh yeah, this is supposed to be one of 3, so we might actually see all 3 of them, but I don't know.
Yeah, so the package that we need with winter fabrics.
It's missing.
So last night
last
night the tracking said that it was on a truck.
Oh.
So it didn't get scanned back into the facility.
Oh my God.
And then so it's really weird. I'm getting like delivery notifications from FedEx, or like, hey, we missed you notifications from FedEx.
My God.
But they're dated July 24th. They're like, hey, today's July 24th and we're sending you this message.
I don't even know what FedEx is doing. Like it makes no sense.
Oh my God.
For a company that's what they do is they deliver packages. Like, how are you getting it so wrong?
So frequently. We don't have problems with anybody else.
UPS, great. Purolator, great.
DHL, fantastic.
Yes,
DHL. A little pricey, but very reliable.
They're all good except FedEx.
Okay, so this
is beautiful.
This is a cotton. I think it's 100% cotton.
No, I checked it out because I was curious myself. It's a 98 cotton, 2% spandex.
Okay,
so it does have a little bit of spandex because sometimes these knits don't have any recovery, but this
one has a little bit of recovery. So you could do like a slimmer sleeve and you'd be fine. And it's got this nice ribbed texture, and it is this like slubby cotton. Ever so slightly sheer.
Yes.
Just a smidge. I think you can probably see it.
I could
you can kind
see
of see
this
the
as
bolts.
a cardigan.
See the bolts behind me. But yeah, a cardigan.
Or just like a oversized sweater.
Oversized, a taber. It would do really well as a taber.
Perfect as a taber.
Taber t-shirt from Soho 7. Yeah. And this one we have, again, 2 or 3.
We have
more
colors.
We have
3 colors currently.
And then, there's like a neutral. There's
so there's like a grayish beigey color. And there's a pink that I really love, like a rosy pink. Yeah. And then there's this color, which is called Overcast, but it's like a grayish blue.
Yeah. They wanted to call this light blue, and I decided to call it Overcast.
Yeah, light blue is not accurate, I don't think, because it's got a gray base to it.
It's got a gray, greeny blue base to it, so yeah.
It's not sage, it's not blue.
No, exactly.
It's Overcast.
It's Overcast, exactly. But, layer it up with your, like, I feel like this season is really all about, like, the romantic floral fall dress.
I'm
like
here
full
for
length
it.
dress aesthetic.
So here for it.
And like the chunky boots and stuff.
Yes.
This.
Oh, yes.
Okay, so I can't resist the sort of like over the top ridiculous winter fabric sometimes. I also just want more of that Sherpa from
Gordon.
From Gordon.
Oh, that stuff is so nice.
So we're getting 3 colors of that. But this is 100% cotton fleece.
Yeah.
Oh my God.
It is the stuff. So I'm going to be teaching a class in November for the Pogonip from Friday Pattern Company, and I'm going to sew the sample of it.
Yes. Yes. I think this would be amazing backing a baby blanket.
Oh my God, yes.
Right?
It is technically a knit, but it's very stable, so you could
not
treat it like a woven.
Not a ton of recovery. I'd probably do like a spray based to when you're quilting it. I might even like hand quilt this.
That would be super cute.
Yeah.
With like a big stitch. Oh my God.
Big stitch.
So
but it is incredible. What else could you do?
Like you could make blankets.
Line the hood of a hoodie for your kid. Yeah. Or line knit a hat and then line it with this.
It doesn't have one pattern that I find super versatile is the toaster sweater because it requires a very low stretch knit.
Yes. Toaster sweater.
Because like 10%, and this is definitely going to fit that bill, so it would be perfect for that.
I think it would also make a really quick and easy and very washable stroller or car blanket for your kid, or like one of those like little blanket snowsuit sort of things, like it's just a lightweight
a bunting.
Thank you. Then my words are not so good today.
A sleep sack because it would be
Sleep
super warm
sack.
for the winter.
Exactly.
And it's 100% cotton, so very breathable.
Exactly.
Yeah.
With like some little snaps or Velcro at the top or zippers or something.
They've actually released some patterns lately for sleep sacks.
Yeah.
So.
And we have in stock right now. Do we have the other 2?
We have 4 colors now, but there's one supposed to be on the way. I think. There's like a brown, darker brown. That's right.
There's like a mocha chocolately brown. Yeah. So there's like this pink, a gray, and a whitish,
creamish,
and then there's the chocolately brown because apparently people are wanting brown nowadays.
I'm not a brown person, but
no, brown is selling.
And
I'm seeing it all over the place, and it's
out there.
And it's out there, but it would like the chocolate, like the mocha, would coordinate with this really, really well. And speaking of things that are brown.
Oh my gosh. And oversized winter
and
fabrics.
Oversized, over the top, ridiculous. I can just get my arms around this.
Oh my God, this stuff is...
So this is called, we're calling this a teddy boucle. So it is, it's that, again, it's just like a stable knit texture, and it's got this furry texture on the outside. Again, a lot of the same things that we were just saying would work for the other fabric would work for this. This, I would say, not a sleep sack because it is polyester.
No, it is, and there's not a lot of stretch to this.
No, it is polyester. It is not going to be very breathable, but
it would keep you super warm.
Mittens.
Oh my God,
mittens. Like a pullover hoodie sort of thing. Lining a jacket, lining a snowsuit, a blanket. You could sandwich like a piece of flannel on the outside, and then just call it a day. Basically,
When you do cut it though, you're gonna get fluff everywhere.
Everywhere. And again, I think we have 3 colors of this.
We have
2 colors of this. I only got 2 colors of this.
There's only 2 coming. This and a cream.
You are right. There's only 2 colors, and I only got 10 meters of each. Yeah. So,
once it's gone, it's
gone. Once it's gone, it is gone.
They will be up on the website soonish because
But we won't charge extra for shipping for it.
No, despite it being so bulky.
Massive. Oh my God. Make a teddy bear.
Yes. So remember last year I remember seeing everywhere, well not everywhere, but we had that Sherpa fleece, the stuff that you reordered.
Yeah.
And I saw people making pillows shaped like chicken nuggets, like the dino nuggets.
Yes.
out of brown.
Yes, a throw pillow. Oh my God, would be great.
So good out of that.
In that.
Yeah.
So cozy, like especially like a floor-sized pillow.
Oh my God, yes, my kids would die over that. Or a beanbag. Yeah.
Oh my God, like if you got a beanbag chair. Amazing.
Yeah, that would be
amazing.
Great. That would be really, really good.
And then here's some more things.
This is some more of the double gauze that I am currently wearing. We got 3 prints of this, and they're all very floral and fall.
This is organic.
Yeah, it's
from
organic. Cloud9, all of their fabrics are organic. So I thought, hey, let's show 2 of them at least.
And they all are in this sort of peachy orange flow for fall.
Super autumnal. I can't talk.
Autumnal. And double gauze is one of my favorite fabrics for like all seasons.
Yeah, it's a great all season fabric because of the 2 layers. It traps air between the layers, so in the summer it cools you off, and in the winter it warms you up. So it's super versatile.
Yeah, and very breathable.
Very breathable. All of my stuff I wear year round.
Really easy to care for.
Yeah.
The only thing we recommend is to use a microtex needle when you're sewing it.
I used a universal, like a 70-10 for this. It was fine. I had no snags. It worked fine. I didn't have any microtex, or else I would have tried that one.
Yeah.
This is also...
I love this. We have 3 prints of this.
I'm trying to think what it reminds me of.
I'm loving this canvas. Right? It reminds me of something, too.
Something, but I just can't...
And the colors on this are all very subtly different.
Yes.
Like there's one that looks very much like this, but it's slightly more purple.
Yeah.
And then there's one that is slightly more blue.
Yeah. It's super... And this is 100% cotton.
Yeah.
It's a thinner canvas, so it'd be super sewable.
Yeah.
You could do it for you could use it for a bunch of different stuff.
Yeah, like garments, bottoms, throw pillows, curtains, bags.
You'd have to interface pretty good, or you could use it as the lining to give a bit more structure.
It is definitely light enough to line a bag for sure.
Yeah, a bit more structure for your bags. Ugh. I like these.
These are so cute.
Pinch needle kits.
So cute. So and we got a bunch of the small ones. Yeah. Because people liked the small size.
So what's amazing about this pinch needle kit is you literally get everything you need to make this kit. You get the punch needle. You get snips to cut your yarn. You get all the yarn. What? You get the cloth. You get the hoop.
Amazing.
You get pattern and instructions. So you get absolutely everything you need to complete this project. It's so pretty.
There are
snips in there.
Incredible.
And they look like nice snips too. Like really nice.
They are nice snips.
And you get like a plastic needle, darning needle to like do absolutely.
You might need the needle to thread the punch needle.
Punch needle. That's
what it is. Yeah.
And the punch needles are nice.
Yeah.
Yeah. And punch needle as a craft,
and it's like a rounded hoop,
and
so
it's
it'll be really comfortable to hold, and it's decorative.
Looks pretty.
So you would display it in the hoop.
Oh my gosh, yeah,
really
that's
pretty.
What I think is amazing about.
And we have like a bunch of different styles of these. So
we have six and 3 of each style. So I grabbed a couple. I love the strawberry kits.
The strawberry,
oh my
super
god,
cute.
strawberries.
Yeah. And you can display it like in the hoop like this, or you could then like applique it onto something. You make a little throw pillow, or all sorts of things.
You could do tons of stuff.
Tons of stuff. And you see how this one you're looking at the back side, the loops. Yeah. So the fuzzy loops, and then this one you're seeing the front side, the smooth loops.
Yeah.
So this is the working side. This is the side that is facing you when you're doing the punches, and then this is the underside. Yeah. When you're doing the punches, and that's how you. So you've got the big loops on the back of your working fabric, and then on the front you have these just smooth loops. So you can actually like play with the texture. You can like flip them around. Like if you want. If you want the strawberry to be fuzzy and loopy like this, you could punch it this way and then flip it around and do the white all in the flat stitch.
Yeah, you could do tons of stuff.
The strawberry would like really stand right out. It would pop out.
Yeah,
lots of fun things you can do with punch needle.
And there's video tutorials as well, so that you can, if you're a visual learner.
Yeah, and these are a really nice price point for gift giving as well.
Yes. Yeah. Super great for Christmas.
And I would say that this would be appropriate for anybody sort of age probably 10 and up.
Yeah, I would say that's appropriate. Yeah.
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 Ta-da.
Oh my gosh.
It's another one of those pleasantly stabby crafts.
I did a little punch needle and I was like getting my frustrations out.
This is good.
These are cute too.
I love these that you put together. I love the colors that you put together on this.
Yeah, Katie and I put the colors together. So this is a table runner pattern. And then we have curated 3 colorways that are kind of fall themed.
Yeah.
So this is one that is like adorable with browns and yellows, mustardy yellows. And this we've got some leaves and some trees and some gingham and And then
in here we've got,
you have everything you need except the batting and the backing. So it includes the background, so the lighter color. It includes all the pieces you need for the squares and the stars. It includes the binding as well. You would just have to provide backing and batting.
And we're pretty confident that anybody who quilts has probably got scraps.
Yeah, because the table runner is like 18 by 36. Yeah. So like you don't, or 48, something like that. So you don't need a huge amount. You could frankenbat your stuff and then.
And Sky Thistle Quilts, she's Canadian, right?
She is. Apparently she's based here in Ottawa.
Oh.
Yeah.
Oh, we should reach out to her.
Yeah, it's super cute.
Or link her on, tag her on our social media posts.
Yeah. But yeah, super cute. And this would sew up really quickly.
Super fast.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I love a good sawtooth star.
I never thought that I would like want a table runner like this, but this is very much appealing to me.
Yeah, I was like, oh, that would be nice to have a table runner.
Especially this one.
I love this one.
Yeah, that one's really nice.
Super cute.
And that is from the new Dear Stella Ray Ritchie collection that we have.
With the moths.
Yes, moths.
Yeah, super, super cute.
Speaking of moths,
we got some more peel and stick embroidery patterns.
Yeah,
so
these were super popular. They've been out of stock for a while, and now we were able to bring some more in. So and she had some new designs too.
She did. Yeah, so we have 6 designs.
Yeah.
This is some florals. And they're super easy to use. All you do is you peel off the backing, you stick it to your project, you embroider over top of it, and then you put it in some water and it dissolves away.
Yeah.
And that's it.
Yeah.
Yeah, they're super, super nice.
Yeah.
Yeah, there's like some wintry themed ones that are like
and some leaves and
winter
ones, and you can use them individually, or you can like put them together like a bouquet, or like you can sort of compose a little vignette if you want to.
Yeah, and you could like do a fabric piece and then display it, or you could put it on clothing. That's
Did you see that Instagram post that Caitlin shared last night?
Was it the deer?
The deer.
Yes.
So there's this woman in California somewhere, and she is taking taxidermied animal heads that have seen mounted, but they've seen better days.
And people don't want them anymore.
And people don't want them anymore.
Because who wants that?
Who wants
Who
wants a deer in your house mounted on the wall that's, kind of dusty and losing its hair.
And it's like stuff. Grandpa shot it 30 years ago.
Grandpa shot it 30 years ago. So she's adopting these things.
Yes.
And then embroidering over them.
Was it embroidery?
It's embroidery.
I couldn't tell if it was painted or embroidered.
No, it's embroidery. She's embroidering them. Very intricate embroidery, like photorealistic
because I could not tell it was embroidery. Yeah. Just by watching the video.
And it's all sorts of animals and plants.
I remember
and
the
moths,
cardinal. Yeah.
And she's sort of imagining what this creature would have seen in its life, and then she's embroidered it onto its taxidermied head. Yeah. It's beautiful, beautiful work. And I just think of this and I'm like, what would an archaeologist think of this 5,000 years from now?
I think,
And what are we missing about cultures 5,000 years ago?
There's so much stuff we don't know.
We don't know.
And like, archaeology is a very subjective science as well, I guess. Yeah. Because, so like, for the longest time, because who were archaeologists a long time ago? Men. And they were like, man developed the first calendar, 28 days. And they're like,
wait a minute.
And then women were like, well, what man would need to mark 28 days? Like, that's not... The women created the first calendar because it was their menstrual cycle.
Oh, they're tracking the moons and the harvest. And like, no, dude.
No, dude. No. And like drop spindles, men were finding all of these drop spindles in archaeological, like in like so there would be stone with like a hole in the middle, and they were like, what the hell are these things?
Yeah.
And a woman,
or the little loom weights.
Yeah, and like
they're just stones with holes in them.
Yeah, and a woman who was like working in that field were like, well, it's this.
Yeah.
Right? Like you kind of have to.
It's that thing.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Men were like, what the hell are these things?
Or just all of the skeletons that have been found with weapons. And they're like, oh, this is a young man who died in battle. No, dudes, it's a 40-year-old woman.
Yeah, so many women were like trained in weaponry.
Of course. Of course she was hunting and fighting and...
Yeah. I watched this really interesting documentary about women during the Stone Age.
Yes.
And it was fascinating.
I bet.
They were talking about how women were just as revered because they had an integral part of the community. And like, they hunted too. And they, you know, like, and like, it was very interesting.
I just think of all the of how much technology is involved in clothing.
Oh my gosh. So much technology.
There is so much. I think we take for granted how many technological leaps happened early in the days of us like turning things into clothing.
Yeah, I often wonder like how they figured out how to do these things. Like how did they look at flax and think we can make fibers and like then we can put it into thread and then we can weave it. Like how the heck did that happen?
Yeah, exactly.
Yeah, and like we have to soak it for like months first and then we have to beat the crap out of it.
Yes.
Like how did they?
Yes.
And like dyeing, like the science of dyeing, there must have been so much like trial and error and like then figuring out what works. And they didn't know the science behind it. They just knew it worked. And like, because there's so much.
I find all that fascinating.
So fascinating.
So fascinating. Yeah.
And stinky for dyeing.
Oh, for sure. Super stinky.
Oh yeah.
Just three more things.
These are some things I picked up. So let's talk about these first. So talking about embroidery, these are really, really adorable needle threaders.
Super adorable.
And what's really nice about these is they have a small end and a larger end. So if you're using like a thinner thread, you can use this one. But this will do pearl cotton or embroidery floss. And so they're super cute. And there's mushrooms. Oh, I have them upside down. There's a deer, there's mushrooms, and a little birdie. Super cute.
Yeah.
Yeah. I really like these ones. Yeah. They're very sturdy too, and you can like hold on to them.
Good that they're selling them in a bunch of 3 because this is the kind of thing that you would lose all the time.
Yeah, you would totally lose these.
Yeah.
And then these I got because we have the tips, but this is the first time it came with the bottle, and they're 2 different. One's a fine tip and one's a standard tip. So they're empty bottles, but you put your favorite glue in here, and then you have a really fine. So here's an example. You have a really fine tip to distribute your glue.
Yeah.
So I use these all the time when I'm binding quilts.
Yes.
So I sew my binding on, and then I when I go to stitch it, like before I stitch it down on the second pass, I glue it down with a little fine bit of glue. I just use Elmer's white glue, washable, and then I set it with my iron. But I find these tips really nice. And what's really nice about them is as long as you put it back on, it doesn't get clogged. So
it's got a little pin.
It's got a pin that goes in it.
The neck of the nozzle of the applicator.
But it works really nicely. And then you can pick whatever kind of glue you want because there's lots of glue there. And apparently you can do it with like paper stuff, like if you're into stationery and stuff. Yeah, all sorts of different applications.
Yeah.
So yeah, those were the last things.
Amazing.
Yeah. So yeah,
that's what we have.
Lots of new stuff.
Lots of new stuff. Yeah, my day is probably just gonna be like on the phone with FedEx.
Yeah. Where's my fabric?
What's happening?
Why can't you just deliver this to
What's
me?
up?
Yeah.
Yeah. And then I have to reach out to the supplier because like we got refunded for this fabric that was lost.
Yeah.
And
but now we don't know if we're gonna get any more of it. Like
I don't know if I'm gonna get the other stuff.
Yeah. Yeah.
Yeah, it says it should get delivered today, so we'll see what happens.
I hope so.
They've been saying that for a week now.
A couple of days, yeah.
That's gonna be today. This is the life of running a fabric store.
Yeah.
Yeah. Oh, but I did have a really good meeting on Monday, and Monday? Not Monday.
Someday.
Wednesday, I think. Yeah, yesterday, Tuesday. And I ordered a bunch of really lovely linens. Ooh. And some like wintry fabrics and that Sherpa stuff.
Yes.
And then some fabric for into the early spring. So yeah, I'm into the springtime and summer ordering.
Yeah, you gotta like think ahead in this.
Yeah, exactly.
Business.
Yeah. So have a good day, everybody.
Yeah.
Thanks for watching.
We'll see you next week.
See you next week.